What's up, everybody, and welcome to Wildcard Sports. In today's video, we're going to be going over the MLB Champion Blueprint, what it takes to win the World Series. I'm updating you guys every 2 weeks so you guys know who's in the running, who's in the lead to win the World Series in case you want to place a futures bet, brag with your friends, make some predictions, all that good stuff. This will help a lot in determining who will win the World Series. I know when you look at it right away, it's so confusing. There's all these stats you got to look at. I'll explain in a little bit. But we're going to go over the MLB tiers, tier 1, 2, 3, and all the way to 4, 4 being the worst chance to win it. We're also going to look at the World Series odds and go into who you should probably put money on, who you should be leaning towards. So with that being said, look at the blueprint here. You got to hit 7 out of 7 categories to have the best chance to win it all. Win percentage over 543, top 10 in WAR, top 10 in top 11 RBIs, top 10 run differential, top 17 in BIP, top 15 in defensive fielding rating, and then top 15 in DRS fielding. There's a little key there to help you guys just in case, or you could comment if you have any more questions about it. Feel free to screenshot this, pause it, look at it. Teams within these categories, if you're seeing your team there a lot, that is a good sign. So with that being said, you guys have skimmed over this. I know it's a very quick, but like I said, pause it, screenshot it, do whatever you got to do. So let's look at my MLB tiers right now. And these are teams that have the best chance to win the World Series. As of now, I'm putting the Detroit Tigers, the Yankees, and the Cubs in my tier 1. Yes, I know you guys aren't seeing the Dodgers in tier 1. Obviously, they're a tier 1 team, but when you go over the blueprint, the Dodgers are hitting 6 out of 7 categories. They're not hitting all 7 like the Tigers, Yankees, and Cubs. But of course, the Dodgers have the best chance to win the World Series, or one of the best chances. I'm pretty sure they're leading in the World Series odds. We're going to take a look at that in a second. But when you look at tier 2, it's very interesting. You see the Cardinals there again. I've been telling you guys about the Cardinals all season long. They're my dark horse. I really do like the Cardinals this year. They just got to get into the playoffs, and then anything can happen. The Rays have been stepping up. Rays weren't even in my tiers the last couple videos. They're already a tier 2 team. I love them. Giants are just like a solid, good team. They're not really moving anywhere. I think last week they might have been in tier 3. So they jumped up, or maybe they were in tier 2. I'd have to look at the last video. Then we got the Mets in there. Tier 3, smallest chance to win it all. If you see your team in there, I'm sorry, but they're not hitting that many categories, probably like 3 or 4 categories. We got the Astros, the Blue Jays, the Mariners, the Brewers, and the Reds in there. And then your teams with no chance to win it as of now. Yes, that can change as the season goes on. You got the Phillies, Padres, Diamondbacks, Cleveland in there, Boston Red Sox, Royals, and Angels. And then when you look at most of those teams, you're like, yeah, of course they don't have a chance. But, Phillies have been playing well. They're doing great. So a lot of people won't like that. Phillies in tier 4. If you guys had to move a tier 4 team out and move it to tier 3 or 2, let me know in the comments who that team would be. So this is an update video. Like I said, if you were going to put money on it, let's look at the World Series odds really quick. And leading the way all season long, the Dodgers, even though I have them in tier 2. So maybe don't waste money on the Dodgers right now. Plus 230, don't do it yet. But put some money maybe. I'm not saying, to bet money, but if you want to lean a certain way, go Yankees. I like the Tigers plus 850, and then the Cubs plus 1,300. Doesn't hurt. Of course, we got 2 teams in the AL with the Yankees and the Tigers. So, it's hard to bet on both, but, you could leverage it your way to make some profit if you do it right. If the dark horse, like I said, the Cardinals plus 6,500 right there. I love it. Put a few bucks on them. If you were to put like what, $5 on them, you would win $325. So that's amazing. What's another team that I have in a tier 2 team? If we go back, like the Rays, Giants, Mets. Let's take a look. Who has the best odds? Well, Rays plus 2,700. My Giants right here plus 3,100, so even better. And then the Blue Jays plus 3,900. If you put $5 on them, you win 195. Let's see the Giants really quick. If you put $5 on them, 155. but I don't recommend doing tier 2 teams yet unless you want to put some money on the Dodgers for the future, just kind of building that bet up, building that futures bet up. Maybe put some money on the Dodgers. But I'm loving the Yankees right now. I'm loving the Tigers, and I'm loving the Cubs. Let's look again at my tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 teams. Here they are. Let me know in the comments if you agree with it, disagree. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new. I'm keeping you guys updated every 2 weeks on the MLB Champion Blueprint. We just nailed the NBA Blueprint perfectly. Thunder won it. I predicted that from the beginning. And then the Florida Panthers won in the NHL Blueprint. Predicted that from the beginning. They were a tier 1 team. I told you guys throughout the playoffs and the season. So that's what we're hoping for in the MLB Champion Blueprint. Last year, the MLB Championship hit perfectly. So really keep an eye on teams that are hitting 7 of 7 categories. Dodgers are hitting 6 of 7, and then Cardinals, Rays, Giants, and Mets, they're hitting about 5 of 7 categories, but I still like them. So keep an eye on these. I'll keep you guys updated. Appreciate you guys watching. See you guys on the next video. Peace out.